Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm going to talk today about why natural resources should be free, especially after there's infrastructure put in place. So, like for example, water. I know a lot of people are having a lot of issues with their utilities, and I get the gas. You have to, you know, mine it out, or not mine it out of the ground, but you have to extract it from the ground and minerals and things like that. So, gold and whatnot would have some kind of, well, I guess they. I don't really see why they have value just because they're a rare rock. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, to me, raw foods from animals and things like that have a lot more value in your family and things like that, obviously. But we put these numbers, man-made symbols on things to give them value to make people think that they're important, which they're not. But yeah, so things like water, for example, should be free from the government, or at least the utilities should be way cheaper. I think that the government uses natural resources to essentially get money from the people, which is essentially just taking away your time and your life and your resources, basically, because that's what your money is, right? It's the value of your labor and your time, well, essentially your time of your life and whatnot. Um, but yeah, they extract. This is just another way that they extract resources from the people, which is the same as the as taxes. They make it um, seem like it's an okay thing to do because we are slaves, right? They make it seem like it's a normal part of life. It's something that you always do. That's that quote, right? That two things are certain in your life: death and taxes, right? So, yeah, basically the government profits off of natural resources, which are a free gift from whoever the creator is, or Mother Nature, however you want to look at it, whatever. But they basically exploit nature and make people pay for things that should be given to them naturally, because that's what nature is around us. No one owns the sunlight, the water, the air, all these birds and trees out here. No one actually owns them, which an animal can't actually own anything, anyways, because their life is mortal. But um, yeah, like a squirrel climbing up the tree over there, if he has a little house inside that tree or a little place to burrow or whatever, a little home, he will never be able to own that. So, um, but yeah, things like food also. So there's a lot of restrictions on hunting and things like that, which I do understand, because if everyone was able to just go out and hunt and whatever, they, like, most animals would probably go extinct. But I think that there's a way to feed people properly, though, too, where you would, like, for example, the reindeer herders in northern Russia. Um, there's a way to sustain the population, but um, yeah, a lot of the land that we have isn't used properly as well, too, for like farming and raising cattle or whatever. There's a very natural way to go about increasing the production of food for people, that we could do it that way, where yeah, like when the cows are on the land and things like that, it keeps the land good. It makes it to where it doesn't become a desert. But then when you lose all those animals, that's when you start having issues with the land, and it becomes like a desert, because the soil's not properly not fermented, but it's not properly, the topsoil isn't kept in a proper state, like it would be when cows have their manure, and the bacteria is constantly flowing through the whole ecosystem, from the animal to the ground and whatnot. So yeah, essentially, that's the main point that I wanted to make, is that nature is a free source, and it's not something that should be controlled or made for profit off of. It's something that can't ever be owned anyways in general. But yeah, there's also like travel as well too. A lot of since the cough situation, we had a lot of like travel restrictions and things like that too. But like I said in my previous video, there's like no such thing as borders anyways. That doesn't exactly exist. I mean, we have it only because men force people within a certain area. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.